Welcome everyone to Professional Engineers Ontario's 2020 and 2021 Order of Honor Awards. Here is your evening Master of Ceremonies, PEO Past President Marissa Sterling.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Ken McMartin, Chair of the Professional Engineers Awards Committee and a companion to the Order of Honor, to MC the 2020 and 2021 Order of Honor induction ceremony. Ken?
Thank you, Marissa. Tonight we celebrate those who, through their volunteer service to Professional Engineers Ontario, have helped shape the association and the engineering profession. PEO relies on volunteer leaders, presidents, councillors, committee and task force chairs, and members to provide direction and leadership for the regulator and the profession. Through their diligent efforts, tonight's inductees have made significant impact on engineering in their own communities, throughout the province, and across the country. It is this professional attitude and service to the profession that distinguishes each of those we invest into the Professional Engineers Ontario Order of Honor. Assisting in the investiture this evening is Nancy Hill, a companion of the Order and a PEO past president, who will invest each recipient. Now let's begin. Our next member inductee is BWesthead.
A childhood discovery of an old electronics correspondence course in the family cottage attic helped steer a young BWesthead into an engineering career. He took the course himself at a volume per week, which fostered an appreciation for electronics and eventual studies in electrical engineering at the University of Toronto. While he was building his career in business, designing computer control systems for manufacturers, he also took time to give back to the profession. And for almost 25 years, Barry has served several elected roles, including secretary, chair, and vice chair for both the former Toronto Dufferin chapter and currently the West Toronto chapter. His first role came about when he was voluntold to take on the Education Committee chair after joining the Toronto Dufferin chapter. He says he was skeptical at his first training session, but when talk turned to the algorithms used to calculate positions from the GPS constellation of satellites, he knew he was among friends. Education has since become dear to Barry's heart, and his contributions to mentoring students, young engineers, and those seeking licensure is well known. Besides his first role on the Chapter Education Committee, he was also a founding member of PEO's Engineers in Residence program, which places engineers in Ontario classrooms, and served as a senior mentor with the St. Christopher House Engineering Mentorship Program for international engineering graduates. To help inspire innovation among his peers, Barry has also served as an executive member of the Engineering Innovation Forum for many years, and as committee chair and MC for the main events. Barry encourages all engineers to volunteer, noting that any qualified engineer has all the skills required to be a good volunteer. For his valuable leadership and exceptional commitment to the profession, BWesthead is being invested as a member of the Professional Engineers Ontario Order of Honor.
BWesthead, I hereby invest you as a member in the Professional Engineers Ontario Order of Honor. Congratulations.
I'm very grateful and deeply honored to join the Engineering Order of Honor. My sincerest thanks and appreciation to my friends and colleagues who have made this possible. For the past 30 years, volunteering has been a gift to others that has brought me so much pride and joy. It started the day I attended my son's iron ring ceremony. I found a voice within me telling me to find a way to share my experiences with the youth represented at that ceremony. One of the great entrepreneurs of our times was asked, "When you finally look back on all of your business achievements, which will you want to be remembered for?" His reply, "Don't judge me by my business accomplishments, but rather by the happiness of my children." This great answer can be adapted for those with or without children. Success is directly proportional to the number of lives you have touched for the better. Through the engineering chapter system, the volunteering engineering community has gifted to me the chance to meet over 2,000 license recipients and their families on the eve of receipt of their license, the honor to work alongside hundreds of engineers on a variety of committees, mentoring and learning from countless young and old Canadian and new Canadian trained engineers, the privilege of attending hundreds of monthly meetings with an aggregate attendance approaching 10,000. Each one of these numbers represents an opportunity to encourage a fellow engineer. We live in times when our corporate and political leadership has never been more in need of engineering knowledge and experience. I encourage all of my fellow engineers, whether early or late in your career, please seek the immediate opportunity to share and learn with your local engineering community through volunteering. It is always the right time to get involved. I am confident that your experience will be as fulfilling as it was for me. Cheers.